Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Each other. Yes. I think Aster has when Shaman jumped forward, the Hex to follow. That's the first pump being drawn already. Monet jumped in to try and be scary, but it's gonna be a while until he is that tank though. Kinda low, has plenty. Ori returning. Actually finds the Shadow Shaman right there. This should be a nice snack, especially with the follow-up from Shadow Shaman. Just to get a bit of extra damage in. Ori, I should have another slight in a second.
Yep.
And there we go, just before he gets right there. But oh, it's not even over yet. Paparazzi though going in. The stun over onto Baboka, but they don't want him. They want Ori. They have the Hex to ensure that there's no shenanigans. So level 6 anyway. For him to kind
you're
of
still
take
looking at
this
power
coming
trend.
out. Yeah.
You want some stats?
Give me all the stats, Nomad.
Give me some stats. All right. Well, I want to have a look at a couple of these guys and their last hits at 10 minutes. Specifically, Lena. I mean, we
hold that thought until after the team
do.
fight here is Monet is gonna be gone on this. TP is only coming in now, jump across into the Lena. That's not exactly ideal, but space created perhaps. Ori coming in, Lou up on the front line, still 10 seconds on his reincarnation. He's gonna die beforehand. Follow-up stuns though over on the Shadow Shaman, 2-for-1 trade. Gonna have to be happy with that. Man advantage now for XG and everyone else. It's also in this bottom lane. Alright, Lion. Long range artillery being thrown at his face. Don't have enough to hold him.
So he's in a pretty good place, and the Pangolier just a little bit above. And the only one who's suffering is, of course, the Ember as we go into mid.
Go again, the BKB freshly completed. Monet dies again, and now Shadow Shaman. Just the icing on the cake here, so dropping everything they've got.
Dude, it's like having break or like evasion pierce, but like probably breaking into PA is just so crucial.
Yeah.
Shaman.
Okay. That's what they were talking about. And Cotwell trying to run away, and this time, yeah, it's a little bit too much. DY secures that.
Yeah, and they go right into just TP to the creeps.
The Aster has no idea. DY comes in now, gets insta-hex though, but it's not gonna change too much. Shaman should end up dropping any moment. Cast bouncing out, but hey, there's XSS. It's 2 supports on the sidelines here, but Ori Khan gets the BKB out though. Cross that Pangolier rolls. Shaman finally falls, but then that wasn't a worthy death. I don't know what would have been.
Yeah, that was the Pango nerf coming into play, by the way, or the Shadow nerf. Normally, he would have been able to chain stun that Ember Spirit there, but you have like an extra. No, and Wraith ended up building BKB instead. He saw Paparazzi finish up the Silver Edge, not get that. So you misplay this, things go very poorly very quickly, but you play this right. On top there, but they get to continue to stall out this game because of it. It is very important.
Runs into the LSA.
Yeah.
Oof.
With that BKB still on cooldown as well. Not that it would have mattered. I think it was just
Shadow Shaman to get that Hex out afterwards as Monet. As this BKB still available, doesn't use no blink Hex. Follow-up stuns are here, and they're just dropping it all. The chain stun, too much. Shadow Shaman, not long for the world either. As good as that team fight was, though, splitting up and being made vulnerable like that. Just gonna have to run into you, but they're not gonna make a mistake. Luke coming forward, X6 forced into the BKB very early on. They could just wait it out, probably. Lou, well, if you can trigger the ultimates, 60 seconds, we can maybe do something. It's gonna come right back though with his own BKB. Hex forward on Ember Spirit. Do they have to change stuns off? You bet your ass they do. Ori's dead. Shaman caught off to the side. Both buybacks. Monet already also committed his BKB. It's timing out now. Full of control to burst him down so very deep.
Now that as our mysterious
stun Hex. Timbersaw, not tanky at all. He's kind of tanky, but they should still be able to finish him off. See Boboka off to the side, just be clicked to that. Let's go combat's worse. XG well ahead right now. 12k advantage in net worth. So much more momentum considering the kind of heroes that we have on the other side. You're gonna get another Aegis and the shard for them sometimes. It's because there's so many more to make sure that the BKBs have to come out very early. So now Monet uses that. They do catch Cottle instead. And how do you kill Paparazzi twice? How do you kill Lou twice? I don't think you do anymore.
Yeah, you don't. That's the fun part.
I mean, PA has Asher.
Yeah, but to make a difference, he loses at the very least 2 sets of Raxes here.
Actually used this arm hack stun, everything on top of Ori. He's just gone. No buyback available.
Paparazzi's
calling it. I realized that this is not going anywhere. Whew. XG looking strong right now, certainly with this draft.
Yeah, I did prefer the draft.
They can run Ember as 1. Why the hell not? And just pick
Give me the
Brewmaster
script.
just to force these kind of mistakes. Tank up top finds a double stun. It's not safe in the trees though. Siamese cat, you can just track him.
I mean, this is the best place for a tree and projector to be. Just predict your movement speed in here.
Yeah, another double stun though. That'll make it awkward.
He's gonna
run
run
it is though. First that's gonna be drawn.
Yep. Never mind. 6-minute rune rotation. Probably gonna just like breakout.
Blind Boboka on the one side. Chundo on top. Paparazzi wins the 50-50 Ori. Ultimate to the side, but they do find his friend the tree. Cut it down as Monet.
Probably just not. Yeah, Bronze Brewmaster, man. He's not familiar with the activation time of the spell.
Oh. They get to keep chipping away at the tower. Ult 11 also joining in though with the Pango roll. XSS slept up. He couldn't get the ultimate out just now. Follow-up control. They burst him down 4 against 1.
Yeah, that's the best target because it means he isn't able to get his Dragon Tail off. Even blinking on top of him, he's pretty slow getting to him.
Yeah. He saw him coming, but he could not quite get away. They also find big old ancient stack here.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Dominant performance in the mid lane. Liam was able to clear as many stacks. They ended up stealing the Ancients from Xtreme Gaming as well. They try to go on Brewmaster, but he's shifted to Earth Panda already. So extra armor, extra magic resist. Not able to finish him off. They're going to try to go on him, but he can always just split.
I might have to right now, and gets it off in time. Old exchange. Yes, he gets rooted up. His Current dies before he can deliver the shots. Old 11 got a little bit rough right now, as X's got to be a bit careful about those rulings. He's going to return to his normal form as Lou now taking over the front line. Stunned up, taking so many spells, but shifting strength means that they can't really finish him off. Meanwhile, Ori off to the side, slowed up, slept up. Want to go high ground there to blink forward actually, even though he doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, still catching the Bengal up front. As XXS, not a whole lot else that he can contribute here, neither can the rest of the team, or he's just dead. Paparazzi's still very much alive. And now Lou just taking over the front lines, turning into Ember form, catching another. That was very questions
for them to deal with any of these single target. Like Dragon Tail is just going to feel useless.
Yeah. Is there any way to counteract that? I mean, Cottle has the floor staff, can maybe use aggressively. Can also, okay, there it is, Storm Offling. Gonna make an attempt. Walks off to the side, rooted up. The rest of his team slowly coming in, but it's too late. They've got enough damage to bring him down. Paparazzi makes a beeline straight back to the other side, but lift up line, follow-up stun, a little bit of extra damage. That'll be the secondary casualty. That would have been dangerous because Old 11, he was thinking, yeah, I would think gonna go for surely right now. They're inside the pit, but now.
Alright, they're actually gonna be too late on this one. If no one goes in.
Perfect timing. Now Ori blinks down over on the Pangolier again. The Old 11 proves to be very annoying. Okay, that's a big damage though from Monet. Finishes them off. Meanwhile, that's a big ultimate too from the DY. But now the Overgrowth is trying to surround him. Back of blink from a Tree and Protector. No mana on Paparazzi. Currently protected by the DKD, but not anymore. That's a double kill for the Ember.
Yeah, I guess it was the Rolling Thunder they were waiting on there. Like, it didn't matter that they've used the first primal split. Didn't even need to commit the second, and then entire team fight. This that he's like too hidden inside the trees for him to be able to catch. But he's gonna probably grab this next wave. Yeah, he's gonna Mantis style clear this one out with his range illusions. Go on bottom, and they'll lose tank, but they're no close to taking this bottom tier 2 tower as they have no wave.
Yeah, the illusion is just taking care of the next wave coming in, this tier 2 as a result.
Dragon Knight has his, but throw that one into his inventory. Black Dragon form is huge for taking high ground.
Alright, slapped up, stunned up. Oh, he's got the Understar, gets the ultimate out, but instead they transfer over onto the walk out on the high ground. Monet now forced to fight. There's a blink stun for Ori though coming in, bursting down the Pangolier. This fight is not going to work out. The overgrowth connects on the Morphling. As Lu still stuck there, couple of right clicks, but gets the waveform out. Is that more enough space? So terribly slow here. Get some spacer from Tank, saxing up. Ori, another stun, tanked up by the Lincoln Sphere. Lu back up to the safety of the high ground. The Tank has paid the price. No paparazzi in front. Ori with the BKB still protected against the LSA. They have detection. They have the Lena. They maybe Ember again, those like chains to chase people down. That's very limited to utility, and it's not what they need from him, right? Certainly with paparazzi not really having as easy of a time as XXS, kind of being found stun, but again, that's Aeon Disc helping him out. BKB will protect paparazzi, Lu, everyone, Monet just going into the backlines, don't stat. Tank is down, Ori kinda low, so is a tree, but it doesn't matter. They're just not even killing supports anymore, neph. They're calling it GG, well played. And it is there, a 1-1, famed 1-1 scoreline.
It actually happened. My goodness, we didn't know it could, but these two teams
at the puck. But that's not how Morphlings play anymore. But they go back to that anyways on Xtreme. Is it good? Is the question. My answer is no. After the game,
I was like, "Come on, are you still on that?"
That man should have died there. Of course, I'm still on that. That man should have died there. My eyes have been tricked.
We get bottom lane. Speaking of dying, that's the Hack ultimate, the Dream Coil being used. Only over for Brewmaster, so no way for him to get away from this one. First one being drawn, Boboka, next one on the list. Undoubtedly.
Was hit. I'm dumb.
Why just take the
use the 6.
Yep. Alright, stun up on the Terrorblade. But Boboka's right there. They made the return around rotation. Goodbye, old 11. Not expecting the line to show up there.
He's probably going to get either like a BKB or Lincoln Sphere early before he takes any fights. Terrorblade, he's going to want like Dragonlance to disassemble into BKB before he
Shackles the mid, pressing down line. Alright. Coil also cashing the keep of the line. Shadow Shaman will be the trade, though, so Ori finishes him off.
Gets his earn charges from that one on the Coddle as well. So once he gets his Spirit Vessels,
the line down bottom, trying to burst him down before he can get any spells out. Lu taking over the front.
Take this fight, though. Lu's going
work with. If he needs to, there's a double. Sans not quite connecting, but Puck can't leave for the moment. Monet makes the rotation, and the blast finishes both of them off. Easy extra gold from Tombstone.
It might connect anyways on Monet. He's got to feel like something's up at the moment. He sees like the wave, nobody pushing it mid.
Still find it though, blink stun going forward. Does have something to work with here, but he cannot get it out. Silence just lasting way too long.
Mid lane? Nobody's able to connect the tank, unfortunately.
One compression mid in exchange, I suppose. Brewmaster being sent forward here, gets in range of the Shadow Shaman. And just drops the wards here before being nuked down. Kind of blocking the next success for a moment. Stuns down in the middle. It's Paparazzi. He is an Arcane Rune going. Easy pickings for the line as well as the Grimstroke. And now Brewmaster, can he finally get his ultimate off? He can. But it's just to save himself. I'm not sure if they can actually do too much. Old 11. Kinda low. Where's the blast? It's coming in now. Goodbye, Dragon Knight. Ori able to work his magic in the sidelines of that fight.
Yeah, it's difficult to get on top of this keeper late. I mean, they're trying. They did a little bit of damage to him, but he ends up getting away. Yeah, Brewmaster can just walk. So he now has the gold for it. Buy it. He hasn't bought it yet. I'm wondering if he needs something
Well,
else.
he's fighting mid right now. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
As Brewmaster in a lot of trouble. It's a bit of space, but there's no way out for him. 4 against 1, more or less.
Yeah. Very tanky hero. Always gonna blast out this wave.
Oh, there it is. They can actually get the wave alive. Another big stun forward onto the lion. Burst him down very easily indeed. This is a catapult wave. That's a creep that you cannot blast.
Like picked off a hero and you've done something, and your team can fight at that point. You need a lot of items in the Morphling now.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same net worth as Paparazzi, but the impact that these two heroes have are vastly different. As they actually
He's good.
stun forward here. Boboka, he's not shifting. He's just being kept silent, stopped. They need a little bit of extra burst, and they got it. They just straight up killing inside the Roche pit. Except what's happened, committed tons of damage. The Shadow Shaman hanging up on the side. This Tombstone is still initial zombies started to stack up.
Yeah, this is a problem. This is a major problem, actually, because the Shadow Shaman, look, the zombie.
Just so you know, at the moment, the Coddle is pretty much on trend for one of the richest Keeper of the Light games we've ever seen. He's
Oh, another rich boomer.
Oh,
Good
hold on.
stuff. I love to hear about that.
That's the Shaman going down. Undying next on the list. Tombstone will be right-clicked for some juicy extra 200 gold instant smoke afterwards. Aster, put in the pedal to the metal right here, and look at Keeper of the Light go. Just, surely. There we go. They're gonna get the vision from the blasts.
Does Dragon Knight's Blink Takers can't jump up on the high ground to stun him?
Tank? Not sure he wanted to blink in there, straight into the stun.
Unfortunate, for sure.
It's a place he cannot walk away from.
I didn't even know you could go there. It's like the shopkeeper's back room.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating when you get hooked across the river and it's like, oh, that didn't look like it hit me at all, but okay.
It's terrible illusions
Going for me until it curved.
One of them ended up winning.
Very good.
Oh, Morphling, what are you doing there? Being caught out and blasted to pieces. And now, linked together, Dragonite and Shadow Shaman. They're keeping Ori in place though. What the Shaman wants, he's running. The last couple right clicks. Not just enough to finish him. Godlike streak going the way of Tank. But at what cost? Triple kill for XXS. All is said and done.
Right, that was the only way you were going to kill him if he walks. If you trap him with the wards, otherwise even if he's hexed up, he's too quick. So they dealt with them, but unfortunately, terrible. So they have vision advantage in this next team fight. But everybody is smoked up on an Aster and on the opposite side of the pit from where they're coming in.
This is Dire side playing from the Radiant to the side around the Roche pit here. Says CDY burst them down. No tombstones, no nothing in this fight for the moment. As XXS just goes in and sees what's up. Buying some time for Monet to work away on this Roshan. It's not going terribly quickly though. Fireball on the inside. And that was a real Lu that they actually caught here. Didn't have the fall control with the Scotty clicking away. They can burst down Lu. He doesn't have buyback. He's down for the count. So is Tank. So are the wards. Happen again, neph. Lu being caught out and just being slapped around like a little. I don't
Yeah,
Yeah, don't finish that
as soon as he ended up landing on the ground, like that was when he.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. You find
Donks, baby.
picked up like that. Okay, there's a fight breaking out. No double hex coming through. Shadow Shaman pops to his BKB, but Monet doesn't care about that. He's just clicking away at one and the other. Lu turned into his own Terrorblade, and that's actually a bit of a concern. But Monet finds a health point bank in the form of his teammate Barazzi. Kind of very deep behind enemy lines, but only so much he can actually do here. The Hex actually comes out there from Ori as the follow-up stuns are real. The death to follow dieback from Tank is, I don't know what he was doing there.
Bought back in the game, want to be part of the team fight, but
it's just
couldn't get
over.
anything off.
None of them have buyback anymore. 20 seconds on clock still for DK. Lu, not nearly as farmed enough as it needs to be, and they realize it too. They did the math, and it's like, yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. And Aster turns it into a 2-1.
Clean game there by